Headway. And led off over 6 furlongs, the Gain Railway Group 2 Stakes, and the leader is Arizona Blaze, followed by Tunbridge Wells with the noseband, the Strikin Viking, followed by fellow English runner Principality in company with Henri Matisse at the tail end of the field. And it's Arizona Blaze who's shifted over to the centre of the track and leads on this side the Strikin Viking, followed by Tunbridge Wells with the final couple, Principality and Henri Matisse. It's Arizona Blaze and David Egan heading for halfway in a lead of a couple of lengths over the Strikin Viking and Tom Eves, then Tunbridge Wells, who's nudged along by Ryan Moore, then Principality and Sean Levy with fifth of the 5, Henri Matisse and Wayne Lordan. Coming past the 2, and it's Arizona Blaze continuing in front, followed by the Strikin Viking. In between them, coming with a run, is Tunbridge Wells. These 3 almost in a line. Running on is Henri Matisse, and then Principality. It's the Strikin Viking. Fractional leader on the far side, Tunbridge Wells. Henri Matisse is finishing best of all on the stand side, and from last to first, it's Henri Matisse who's got up to beat the Strikin Viking, with coming back for the 3rd Arizona Blaze from Tunbridge Wells, with last of the 5, Principality. Henri Matisse takes it up a notch in the railway for Wayne Lordan and Aidan O'Brien.
Yes, Aidan O'Brien has just won his 14th Gain Railway Stakes. First time since 2018, but you just got beat, of course, last year by Blackbeard. Just got beat in the line, and Unquestionable just got beat the year before, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So this is a lovely horse, Kevin. Ryan rode him the first day. He was very babyish and very green, and I was afraid he was still a little bit too babyish, and I said that to Ryan, so he's been coming along lovely. We always thought the step up to 7 was going to suit him well. Ryan's horse was kind of prepared for Ascot, and then we felt he was too babyish. That's why he didn't go and came here, and that's why Ryan rode him. But Wayne knew this horse very well. Stephen rides him out at home, and rides him in his work. Wayne knew him well from riding him in his work, so he gave him a lovely ride. They went a good pace and gave him a chance. He came home very well. Wayne loved him. He said he loved going up to 7, so he'll have a choice of either sticking and come back here to the Phoenix, or maybe go to the 7, the Futurity, and going on to the National Stakes, see what the lads want. But he's going to progress lovely, I'd say. Very genuine, and wanted it. Great pedigree, obviously by Wooden Basset out, a great mare, you know. So no, he's could be an exciting horse, really.
And obviously the half sister, Tenebrism, she's a very good filly. Dual Group 1 winner, won the Prix-Jean Prat in Shelby Park.
Yeah, absolutely, and she was a great mare. And there was another sister by Justify, who was a very good 2-year-old as well. So pedigree is very solid. We were delighted with him, really, especially when a horse like that, you know that he wants 7, and he's still able to do that with those quality horses, really.
And I'd say from the furlong pole, inside the furlong pole, you were always confident then that he was going to get to the runner-up.
Yeah, you'd be hoping. Listen, Ryan is riding great. He was very strong on him, and he nursed him and produced him, and then he had to carry him, and then he had to drive him, you know. So I thought he was very good on him. Like, he was as easy as he could be on him, and taught him, and listen, I think it was a lovely run from him, really.
He's won a shade snugly when he's hit the line, isn't he?
I think so. They went fast up front, and in all fairness to the second horse, he was probably after having plenty of it, but he looked like he was on top on the line, and going further shouldn't be a problem to him.
Were you disappointed with the other horse, Ryan's horse?
A little bit, yeah. Didn't travel the way I thought he would. Maybe the ground was a little bit slow, and I put cheek piece on him because he's a little bit lazy, but maybe he might need something a bit stronger. His brother was a very tough, hardy horse, and maybe we just need to get into him and open him up a little bit. He might be swinging the lead a little bit, and sometimes that happens, and usually with that type of horse, when you do that, you can find big improvements. So we'll see how he comes out of it and see where we go.
Back to the drawing board with him.
I think so. Maybe it was too easy on him, and some horses, when you are easy on him, they will take advantage, and maybe he's one of those. He's a big hardy fella, and even tack him up now, he was plenty hardy. So so we'll get a bit tougher with him and see what happens.
Good stuff. Mundy and Hardy later on before, obviously, the big one, the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby. Mundy, did he not stay maybe in the Gallinule? You're dropping him back in trip?
Yeah, that's what we thought. It was a fair race, and I probably pitched him in too deep, really. But Ryan rode him forward to find out did he stay or did he not, and that was Ryan's first initial reaction back to a mile. He'll know more now, but he's still a baby, and we thought that he wouldn't reach what we thought or hoped he was going to be until probably 4. He didn't run last year, and he did very little in the spring, so he's probably a lot of catching up to do, but this is a good education for him, and we'll find out about trip and a lot of stuff with him. So, but we are happy with him. Dean rides him in his work at home, Peter rides him out, and and they're very happy with him. Andrew's in charge of him, so yeah, he's coming forward. So whether it's a step too far or not, but we definitely think he's improved from the last day, and we definitely think that a mile will suit him better than the mile and a quarter.
Great stuff. And then obviously the Ford, the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby, we spoke about them yesterday. With that rain that fell for Los Angeles, I have a feeling that he could turn the Epsom run around at Ambient friendly. Would you be the same opinion?
Well, you never know, but he's 3 lengths to find. I met James out on the track, and it's going to be a solid race. Like, we have 3, all our horses stay very well, so we'll go forward a good, solid, even pace, and this is a great track, so we'll all find out together. There's no doubt our horse will handle an ease, even though he came out of Epsom very well. He does stay very well, and he's big and he's hardy. So listen, it's great that all the horses are here and put them all together again, and obviously City will run next week, so he'll get a shot at it as well. But that's the beauty about the Curragh. It's a big, solid, open track, and hopefully the horses that you're not sure about, they come together, and then you find out who's the best horse on the day.
And do you feel the Curragh will suit Los Angeles better than Epsom?
Yeah, we always thought it would.
Big horse.
Yeah, big horse. We always thought it would, definitely. We went to Epsom because we had the view, we wanted to come here, but the Epsom was really the only place he could go to learn before he came back to the Irish Derby. We were a little bit worried about it because he was a big horse on fast ground, but he had to do it if he was going to come back to an Irish Derby, so that's what he did. James's horse followed him and beat him well. James's horse ran, like, there is a line of form there because he ran against Illinois in
Lingfield.
In Lingfield, yes, and he beat Illinois very well. Now you'd hope the ground was fast that day, and Illinois didn't handle the track that great in Lingfield. So I think he beat him 4 or 5 lengths. So everyone's going to find out today. You can't be sure of anything. He's obviously a very good horse too, and travels very well, and he's by Gleneagles, who usually do handle a dig in the ground, you know. So we're going to learn a lot today.
Grosvenor Square, I think he's coming under the radar a little bit, is he?
Yeah, we ran him in Chester, seeing would he be a Derby horse, and we just found that it was too early for him. We gave him a chance that day. We rode him for a bit of class, and when Ryan dropped him, he just kept going. So we felt that he wasn't forward enough for an Epsom Derby. So we gave him a chance. Obviously, he could have went to Ascot either. So we decided to come here. He stays very well. Like, I'd imagine Wayne will ride him very forward. He's a horse that's going to get 1.5 miles well and probably further. So he's going to be opened up early, and we'll see what he'll be able to do, you know. So he's going to be a horse that's going to improve as the year goes on, and he will be a better horse next year. So we're going to learn about him as well.
Great stuff, Aidan, as always. Thank you. Best luck for the day.
Pleasure. Thanks, Kevin.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.